Hello there, Leo. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me, my love. If you are new to my channel, I am so excited to have you here with us, so thank you for joining. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your love, support, comments, everything. You guys are amazing. I love my Leos. My heart is over the moon. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. And thank you so much for being confirmation for me that I am here doing what is on my soul path. I am here in the right timing for me, and you guys are my confirmation and my sign, so thank you so much. I love you. Now, before we get started with your love reading, I just want to quickly note that I won't be assigning time frames to our readings together. Okay, so whenever you see this reading, it's because there is something valuable here for you to take away. It could be a shift in perspective, a truth, a lesson. Something here is calling your attention. Of course, whatever doesn't apply, leave it here. But odds are, if you are here, there is something here that will either help you get through the situation you're currently experiencing, or it'll help you anticipate certain issues that you're going to face in the energy that is coming in for you shortly, or it's going to help you consolidate some information and some lessons from a situation that you've just come out of. Because energy is so fluid that if you're here, there is something to take away from today's message. But at the end of the day, it's your free will to do with whatever you want. And if you find that the energy here just does not resonate with you, then I will see you around. Okay, so thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So without further ado, my loves, if you're sitting with me for this, and this is going to be your general love reading, if you would like me to further clarify any of the elements that I cover in this reading, you can book a personal reading with me, and all the information is in the description box down below. So you can reach me at the link provided or in my email if you have questions. No problems there. But Leo, we're gonna get right into this. So nothing really came out in your pre-shuffle. The only card that poked its head out was the Fool. So you could be either dealing with an Aries, connecting with an Aries, or you are feeling very foolish about something. Okay, you could be connecting with an Aries, or you feel like someone really was able to get something past you, and it's a blow. It's a blow to your pride. No, we're going to go ahead and just lay the spread out. I do a Celtic cross spread, which consists of 10 cards, if you're not familiar with how I read. And each card gets a clarification. I clarify the outcome position and the potential, the incoming energy, near future energy, and then the potential outcome with 3 cards. And all the other cards in the spread get 1 clarifying card. And we just go card by card, discussing your future circumstances, whatever is crossing you, whatever's challenging you, what's on your mind, what's in your heart space, what happened in the recent past, what's coming in for you in the near future, how you see yourself, what is in the environment that could be helping you or hindering you, your fear, and your potential outcome. I know, that's a mouthful. But we're going to do it, Leo. We're going to do this. What's going on? I'm telling you, you guys, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about it. But we have to talk about it. There we go. That's what it is. Someone was deceptive, Leo. What is up with that? Someone was deceptive. Someone did something behind your back. And you're tired. You either want it to end, or you're ready to put an end to this. Because my focus isn't so much on the deception part, it's on that person. My focus here is on that person. You're really thinking that this connection is just done. If you're dealing with someone who travels a lot, they're doing something behind your back as well. Okay, so the overarching energy here is the Ace of Wands. This is your energy. Okay, this could also be sex only, where it applies. 9 of Swords. Something has happened to this passion. Either there is none, or it's being directed at people that it really shouldn't be. And I don't think this is you. I don't think this is your end. I don't think you are the one giving your passion to someone else, Leo. I think it's someone else doing this to you. If not, someone here knows or has very strong suspicions that you are not being faithful. And that doesn't have to be cheating with somebody, but it could be that you're just not keeping your word in some basic sense. You know, maybe you're hanging out with your friends, but you're telling your, you know, you're telling your spouse or the person you're connecting with, you're telling them that, you know, you're at work, but you're drinking with the buddies after work, and you got off of work 2 hours ago. Something like that, like just a fundamental, like you're slowly chipping away at what could have been a really good relationship because you're not being honest. You were the other person. Your current position here is the Ten of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have just recently come out of a situation with an Aries because they had this as their immediate past. Aries is going through a very tough time, Leo. So if you do have Aries in your chart, I highly recommend taking a look at that reading, because I really do. I mean, I go in. I don't know if the way if I approached Aries is a way that you'll appreciate. I got very defensive on Aries' behalf because to me they just seem like in a really dark place right now. So if this is you, okay, take a look at Aries, okay? Ten of Swords is your current energy, and it's being crossed by the Ace of Swords. It's a tough pill to swallow. Whatever happened here is a tough pill to swallow. What's on your mind is Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. In your heart, excuse me, you've got the Three of Wands. I'll try to bring this down a little bit. You've got the three of Wands here. You could be feeling very distant emotionally with someone, very disconnected. Very disconnected. In the recent past, you do have the Knight of Wands. Someone could have been unfaithful sexually, not even so much dishonestly, but like sexually now. That's very hot energy there. Coming in, you've got the Ten of Cups. You see yourself as the Five of Cups. In your environment, you've got the Emperor, more Aries energy here. Your fear is the King of Pentacles, and your potential outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, so we've got a couple here along with Temperance. This is a very solid connection, possible soulmate energy. We'll get more clarification there. So, you know, you're feeling really, really sad. Really sad, Leo. In the environment, if this isn't you feeling confident as the Emperor, this is the person you're with, especially if you're connecting with an Aries. This is someone who really does, this person feels like they have it all. Meanwhile, you're suffering. Meanwhile, you know, you're trying to make something out of nothing. You're trying to make, you know, you're trying to make a house out of dirt. You know, this other person's getting everything that they want while you're left here to pick up the pieces of a broken relationship. And this person couldn't care less. This person could not care less. But your potential outcome, okay, is the Queen of Pentacles. So we'll see how this clarifies. But Leos, you guys never stay down for long. And especially if you got Aries in your chart, forget it. This could be you coming into your power after a period of separation. You know, some distance. You need that distance. A reconsideration of what this Ten of Cups looks like for you. Some healing. A lot of healing here mentally. You know. Now, guys, this may not be you. This may not be you, Leo. This could be the person you're connecting with. Okay, but I'm seeing something has happened in the past. Something has happened in the past. Some possible infidelity, sneakiness, dishonesty is really taking a toll on what could be in this connection. So let's see what's going on here. Overarching energy is the Eight of Swords. Aries had this in their heart space. So please, if you do have Aries in your chart, just be wary. They had this in their incoming energy. So overall, with the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, there is a preconceived notion that something here is being tainted. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone who, for the most part, it pretty much tells you where they're going all the time, and they're really good at being held accountable for the things that they say and where they go and what they're doing, then this is imaginary. This suspicion that you hold for them is imaginary, and this is something that you've just gotten accustomed to expecting from your partner. And it's really it's bearing a lot of weight, because in some ways it could be making you look like you're guilty. Like if you're dealing with someone, if you're connecting with somebody who is very honest, and you're putting this pressure on them to always be held accountable, but then when they start asking you, you immediately go into this over analysis of, oh, why are you asking me now? Is it because you're doing something? Not realizing that actually, Leo, you are giving your partner a reason to believe that maybe you're doing something. Like you're coming off now as suspicious. So that may or may not resonate with you. Just it's just food for thought in case that is your situation. You could be coming off that way and not even realizing it. How you see yourself here with the Ten of Swords, all right? Ending something, releasing something. And the Knight of Cups, there could have been a water sign that you are with currently that you are thinking about releasing. There could be an offer of love that you have been wanting to extend to another person and you don't plan on approaching them. Or, just a love offer that you got from someone and you've rejected it. Could be a new person, old person, doesn't matter. Something about this offer for love is essentially being released. And it doesn't mean that a severance of the connection has happened, but there's definitely a distance, which we do see here in the heart space. The Ace of Swords along with the Knight of Swords is what's challenging you. So what's making all of this difficult is the fact that you guys probably come into frequent communication with each other. And it could be really harsh communication. You guys could be getting into a lot of arguments. Especially, I am seeing a couple here. I'm seeing with Temperance, you do have 2 cups. You guys might be from different backgrounds. Just some type of difference that, a fundamental difference in opinion or upbringing. A very unlikely couple. And that's what's in your heart space. You could be trying to bring harmony back to this connection after some turbulence. With the Nine of Pentacles, this could be a Sagittarius individual. You could be thinking of a Sagittarius individual. You could just be thinking about getting right within yourself. You might be trying to pull yourself away from this connection to maintain your sanity. The only real way that you can heal from whatever has happened in the past is to give yourself time to feel independent again. There could be something, again, some hovering energy here. There could be some, someone really invading your space and starting to make you feel uncomfortable and suffocated in the connection. And you guys are in frequent communication, but this communication is not helpful and it's not conducive to productive forward movement. There's a need here to release whatever offer this person is bringing you. So it could be a water sign, it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. With this air sign, it could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Very strong Sagittarius here with fire. We do have fire. We've got very strong Aries as well. In your heart space, you're feeling distant. You're waiting for something. You're trying to look at something in a different perspective. This was the current energy for Aries, Leo. So if you're not dealing with an Aries, but you have Aries in your chart, you are in a very tough space right now. If you need support, please go to the description box down below. You can visit the Sage's Sanctuary, which is the support group here at Lady of the Unknown Oracle, where you can talk about how you're feeling. We share resources. We contribute to each other's experience by sharing our own while also supporting one another through tough times. So we share of ourselves, and then we support our kindred spirits there. So if you feel like you are in need of some extra support, please drop by and just answer the questions there, and I'll approve you, and we can start making some progress with you. Okay, you shouldn't be alone if you're feeling trapped or hurt. So, and that goes for everyone. Okay, so cross watcher, you too, even if you're not an Aries, if you need that support, you're welcome to join. So with the Hanged Man in your heart space, you are really keeping your distance until you have a reason to come back. You want this to work, but I wonder if it's just that you don't want to be lonely, Leo. I wonder if it's just that you don't want to be lonely. Like, there's something about the offer of love that this person is giving you that isn't what you want, but you're considering accepting it, as long as you can tell yourself something differently about why they're coming to you. So if this person is insincere, you're trying to give yourself enough time to either rewrite the narrative yourself, or you're trying to wait until they can convince you with their words, with a good enough lie, so that you can convince yourself to take them back. because you're afraid of being alone, or because there's something about the connection that you just don't want to let go of right now. It's too inconvenient or something along those lines. Now, in the recent past, you could be connecting with a Pisces too, okay? In the recent past with the Knight of Wands, in and out energy, Page of Wands, this person has no idea what they're doing. In the recent past, especially with the Seven of Swords having come out for the overarching as well, this person could have just been all over the place. So Leo, if this person messed around with one person and you only found out about one person, this person could have been with a couple people. Either that, or they are offering you this cup of love and they don't really want to be committed to you. They just don't want to be lonely either. Right? Or they just want that security of having someone home. But the Page of Wands is often a person who has a lot of energy, but they have to find a direction to put it. And the Knight of Wands is someone who, they're coming in with a message of passion. But they're very in and out. They're very in and out. They go in one direction for a few miles and then they switch direction. They go there because they're carried off by their whims, right? They're carried off by their passions, which it can change at the drop of a dime. They don't really think about it. So they're just flittering from one thing to another without really thinking about the consequences of their actions. And that could be you. That could be you, Leo. You could have been pretty directionless and aimless, and that has brought on some type of destruction of someone's desire to approach you for love, to give you love. And the fact that you guys are in constant communication with each other is not allowing the proper process of healing to happen. You guys need time apart. You guys need time apart. No matter what the reasoning behind all of this is, you guys need some time apart. You guys are in too much close proximity here to really achieve any significant healing that's going to help you guys move forward. With the Ten of Cups, you've got complete fulfillment, judgment, Ace of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So Leo, there is definitely a possibility here of having the Ten of Cups. However, take heed. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. And I'm going to say, Leo, if you've got a lot of earth in your chart, you don't have to. If you have a lot of earth in your chart, though, there is something intrinsically unproductive about this connection, and you are going to be much better off by deciding with judgment, deciding to listen to your intuition, because you're feeling very tapped into your intuition and your spirit guides right now. You need to tap into that, and you need to just start over. A new commitment. A new commitment, a new person, someone who actually stands in their power and not someone who's going to be in and out, someone who's more sure of themselves. This could be someone who is a boss in your life. This could just be an entrepreneur, someone that owns their own business, someone in a management position, whatever it is. They have a lot more respect because their counterpart is the Empress. They expect their counterpart to flourish and to be, to be able to do her own thing and hold her own. Your Ten of Cups is going to lie in a new commitment. If you are a masculine energy, there's a High Priestess that you've taken note of, and you need to choose her. If at any point in your environment you're in separation with an ex, or you're in separation with someone who you're having an in-out connection with, or you're just alone and you're feeling like you really need to heal, take all the time that you need, Leo. But if you need confirmation for whether or not this very magnetic, special person that you want to approach, is someone that will grant you all of the wishes you ever thought you could have in your life, I would say that is definitely confirmed. I would say that if it's a water sign, just be careful because she or he could still be in the middle of some type of ending. So maintaining communication is fine, but don't put the pressure on because this person needs to be alone right now. Okay? Ten of Cups is here, but not with whoever this person is. Not with the person who has caused the pain. You need to be separate from them and engage in a new beginning here with another person, or just in your own power alone. Right now you're feeling the Five of Cups. You're feeling sad about something that has happened in the past. You are seeing yourself, though, as trying to Again, you're trying to change your perspective, and instead of focusing on what's been lost, you're trying to focus here on what is still standing. So you do have a partnership here. And with the Two of Cups appearing, there is a reciprocating relationship somewhere here. If you're dealing with an Aries, this person is not where the progress is. The Seven of Pentacles is that moment in growth where the movement is so stagnant that you almost question whether your investment was really where it should be. It's a time to question whether you want to see this through or if you want to switch gears and start over doing something else. Okay, so in the environment, you might be with someone who is questioning the quality of the connection, and they're becoming impatient, or they're becoming dissatisfied with the results that with what has essentially become the relationship. Someone here is not very happy. If you have Aries in your chart, again, Leo, this is you. You're questioning whether or not you should stay. Okay, this Two of Cups, there is a reciprocating relationship here, but I have to wonder who this belongs to, because I'm not seeing a very healthy Two of Cups with you. So you're trying to shift your focus back to maybe when the relationship resembled the Two of Cups, because this is a switch in perspective. This is the silver linings. You're trying to move your focus over to the Two Cups, and in your heart space, you're trying to pull yourself away so that you can kind of give yourself a minute to look at things a little bit differently. But don't be fooled, Leo, that if you are in a connection that no longer resembles the way it did, trying to tell yourself that it could eventually become what it once was as a way for you to stay in this connection, that's not going to last. That's not the kind of reasoning that's really sustainable. Because what's going to happen is you're going to be reminded over and over again about this thing that happened in the past. And if this person doesn't appreciate you in the way it's coming off like they don't appreciate you, they're going to do it again. And essentially the only person that's going to be hurting anyone is you, because you could walk away, and even though they're the bad guy and they're taking advantage of the fact that you really just want to stay with them, or you just don't want to be alone, the truth is you can also leave at any point, Leo. You don't have to stay here. And if this isn't you, this is the other person. The other person is really trying to convince themselves that the pain that they experienced in the past with you in this relationship, they're trying to convince themselves that something here can be salvaged if only they remind themselves of how it used to be. That's like their only saving grace. Either that, or this Two of Cups is a brand new connection that they're planning on sharing with whoever this Emperor is. This Emperor is currently in the environment, Leo. So if this isn't this other person and you're not focused on trying to project what you want to see onto this old connection, it's this new connection that you and this person are vibing. And yeah, you might be kind of like, I can't, like you and this person, your relationship together really can't progress beyond because of this hang up, whatever this connection is. Whether you guys are still together or because you're right in the middle of the Ten of Swords, right? You're releasing whatever this is. You're not making very much progress with this Emperor. And so maybe this Emperor is wondering whether or not waiting around is worth it. Again, communication is right here crossing you. And it's really important that you have good communication. Lack of communication or poor communication is really what will drive this connection into the ground if you're not careful. But clear, open, honest communication with someone that has this Two of Cups with you is really beautiful. And they'll appreciate it. This person is boss energy. This person is the Emperor. They're okay with dealing with facts. They love facts. The Emperor is all the kings combined. Cups, swords, wands, pentacles. They know how to plan. They know how to express their feelings. They know how to deal with information and honesty. They know how to pursue their passions. And it's all very controlled. They don't blame anyone for what they can or can't do. They assume responsibility for everything that's within their power and all the things that they allow themselves to feel and do. This person's okay with honesty. You can approach this Emperor with honesty, and he'll get it, or she'll get it. They're in complete control. This isn't like the person that you left behind. They're not flaky. They're not going to leave you hanging. They're not going to make you feel less than. They're not going to make you feel, they're not going to gaslight you. None of that. This person understands struggle, and they understand when someone says, I need time to heal, but I really care about you, but let's just kind of take this slow while I kind of get my mental faculties in order. They understand, and they'll appreciate that, and they will reciprocate that. Your fear here with the King of Pentacles, since you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, I wonder here if this is you, you're afraid of how they're going to retaliate, you know, with this fear here. Whew. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. I feel like you're afraid that your counterpart, when all of this is over, if this is a divorce and you guys are married and you're thinking about divorcing them, if you guys have a young child, you're afraid that they're going to fight for custody, full custody for your baby. Your mama up here, though. So let me see. 7 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Universe. Yeah, so something is being brought to an end here regardless. Whatever this deception was, this 7 of Swords has come up twice now. This juggling act, this someone trying to make it seem like you were part of their plan, part of their priority, that's coming to an end. You have gotten to a point in stability, Leo, or at least you will be. You're getting to a point in stability where this person can do what they want. They can try to do what they want. They're not going to win. If that's not the case and this is you, you are afraid that by having open, honest communication, you are going to come off as either not too flirty, like your views on romance or your views of this person, if this is with your Aries, you're afraid that your views are going to be too silly, like too inexperienced, or like you fantasize connections a little bit too much, and you're afraid that if you approach someone mature, someone older than you, someone who maybe has a little bit more experience in romance, you're afraid that if you approach this person who's so sure of themselves, that your clear communication with them is going to make you seem kind of like you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe you're going to lose them. Maybe they're going to decide that they actually don't want you around and they don't want to be your counterpart. And even though they care about you, they'd actually rather be doing something else. But I will tell you that no matter what happens, you are standing in your power. By the time all of this is over, no matter what this Aries decides to do, no matter whatever the fire sign that you were dealing with in the past decides to do, the water sign, the air sign, the Pisces, the whoever these people are, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, the end result is still the same. You are going to get to a point where you will no longer be juggled. And if you have always found yourself in a position of juggling for other people, so that way they can kind of eliminate themselves from the equation and from the blame game, and it's always been you kind of in the crosshairs, you're always the one to blame for things happening, you're not playing that game anymore, Leo. You're really not. You're done. You're really done. You've gotten to a point with the Universe. This is the World card. It is closing off major cycles, major mindsets, major ways of being, major chapters in your life. Chapters, like from beginning to end, the completion of the story of what your life was like with Aries, that's closed. That's done. Or whatever your life looked like here with this other fire sign or water sign or air sign or Pisces, that book is closed. It's not a chapter. That book, that era in your life is closed, because the person you have become now with the Queen of Pentacles will not allow for this kind of treatment and doesn't accept this kind of behavior anymore. They just don't. You just don't. You're tired. 7 of Swords, how many times are you going to do that to me? And you're going to think that I'm just okay with it? Again, this is clarifying the same. I just realized that 7 of Swords here with the World, 7 of Swords here with the World. You know, it's coming to an end. It's done. There's someone here. If there isn't anyone here, then this doesn't resonate with you, you know, and it could just be your energy if this is Aries in your chart, or an energy that you're feeling in your environment, wanting to start something new, but it's taking a little while to work up. But this person, this Aries, whoever this person is, this mature energy, you have a lot of chemistry with them, a lot of sexual attraction here, a very significant admiration for what you guys bring to the table. Okay? They are your silver lining in all of this. If you are in transition from an old relationship, they're your reason for believing that real attraction still exists. Right? You're leaving this old relationship behind and you're just like, this was such a joke. This connection was such a joke. I can't believe this happened. This person was so dishonest for so long. I really thought that we could have made it work. Then you meet this person and you're like, oh wow, I guess there's still good people out there. Good men, good women, right? There's still good individuals out there, good people who want strong partnerships and are willing to put the work in. right? That still exists. That's your silver lining here, is that you feel that matchup with somebody. Even if right now you're not emotionally available, you're still, you're working your way out of it though, Leo. That's what I'm saying. You're working your way out of deceptive energy, and you are embodying a much more nurturing, patient, truer version of yourself that likes to plan. Okay? I believe the Taurus April reading, I read something very similar for you, Leo. So if you haven't seen your reading for April, take a look at your reading, and if you have Taurus in your chart, take a look at Taurus's reading, because I saw some of that energy there, I believe, in the Taurus reading. But anyway, yeah, you're going to become much more stable as soon as this cycle ends, though. As soon as this cycle you, Leo, you need to cut this bullshit out with this person. Understand that your best bet at the 10 of Cups here is with a new beginning. Listen to your intuition. Make that judgment call. The signs are directing you. I have no doubt. The signs are directing you. It's almost as if the elements of your life are shifting just so to uncover the parts of these lies that you need to justify walking away. Like you feel the energy, Leo. I know you do. You feel the energy, you feel things shifting. It's too coincidental. It's not coincidence. This is literally divine intervention coming in and telling you, look, you need to make a choice. Here's the easy way out. You found a receipt on the floor. You found a text message. Tell them it's over. Knock it out. As an example, right? If that's not your situation, there are signs that you are seeing and you're just having a hard time getting a grip on the fact that this is the truth. That's normal. But this is confirmation, if you needed it, that this in fact is where your new beginning lies, is by ending whatever this super offensive, like this person is playing you like you're stupid. But you're Leo. Like who the hell do they think they are, right? This person doesn't know who they're messing with. But they're playing around with your feelings, they're playing around with what you want, as if they've got it like that. No, get the hell out of here. Leo, your new beginning is here. You have the opportunity to leave this old situation behind, and I'm seeing that at the very least you have a very strong connection with another person coming in. If that's not the case, then this is an energy that you're embodying, but I'm not seeing renewal of a current connection. I'm not seeing reconciliation from someone who has deceived you. I'm not seeing a new beginning there. Nope. No, sir. You got the World twice with the 10 representing this situation. This is an end to end all endings. This isn't a reconciliation. This is the end of something. And the beginning of you standing in your power as you should. So you don't have to wait until this person, or until the facts fall in your lap. You can stand in your power, Leo, and just take the fact that this has already happened before and be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm so tired. Because this person probably hasn't stopped whatever behavior. And remember, Leo, if this doesn't resonate with you, this is the other person, if you're cross-watching for Leo, right? And this is not your Leo, this is you, or vice versa, however the energies connect. This person is on the cusp. They are tired and they're about ready to cut loose. Because they're done. They've been in their head for a while trying to figure out what they want to do, but they've decided. They're going to stand in their power very soon, because there's someone in their environment that inspires them to be in a much healthier connection, and there's no way you can convince them otherwise. Okay? All right, Leo. I love you guys so much. If you stuck with me through the whole reading, thank you. I'm so happy that you are here with me. Thank you for your support, your love. If this resonated and helped you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. If you do want any extra clarification on any of the people that were mentioned here, any of the situations, circumstances, just anything here that we touched on but weren't able to get in depth about, that you would like more information on, please get in touch with me, okay? You can book a personal reading with me. The information is in the description box down below. And if this is where we, part ways, I will see you guys next time. And just know that I love you and I am always with you. Okay, I will see you later. Mwah. I love you, Leo. Until next time.